Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Nowitzki for three. Inside. Here's Durant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You love the efficiency of that play. Kevin Durant on the interior. Yes, sir.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Scott Brooks did have a few minutes before the game tonight. I asked him about his team's plan and trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. Our focus is trying to have him take tough shots. Hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
Thank you, David.
Let's remember, Klay Thompson is 6'7" and still adept at handling the rock. How about that dribble drive? Wow.
And that one's good. Durant.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
James. And the dunk by James.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here's Nowitzki. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Irving. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and are on a string.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Nowitzki, that's for two. After two misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
They double team Wembanyama. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And stolen by Thompson. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. The quick look, no good that time. LeBron with it. Leonard picks him up. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Harden. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Back to Wembanyama. It's good.
Now it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Harden. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Durant wide open. He fires. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. On its way from Irving for two. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Irving's got 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And after just one. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Free throw drops for Harden. Here's Wembanyama. The kick out to Irving. Irving double team. KD with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. Pass to Leonard. Thompson in the corner. Clock at 6. From the arc. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Here's Nowitzki. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Irving. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Irving's got 7 points in the game. And stolen by Thompson. No good. Shot missing. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Harden. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Nowitzki. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nowitzki's got his second basket.
Well, incredible looking shot down in the paint. Nowitzki making it look so easy right now.
Here's Harden. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Irving. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
Here's Nowitzki. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Nowitzki with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, just amazing use of the shot fake right there. Nowitzki schooling the defense.
And the first one drops.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt.
And so Nowitzki nails both of them.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Thompson. Outside for Durant. No one near him. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Gotta love Nowitzki setting his guys up with perfect passes.
Left side Durant. For 3. LeBron grabs the miss. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 13.
Well, I don't think Klay Thompson gets enough credit for his overall game. He is a great scorer, but that's a pretty pass.
Nowitzki right side. And stolen by Thompson. Nobody near Irving. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Nowitzki, no good. Irving with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Doncic right side. Second shot opportunity. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Durant with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
All free throws good from Doncic. And so that's the end of the first half. They lead by 13. And we'll be back for the second half. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now Irving. And stolen by LeBron. And they're moving it up. Moving it up. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Fires the three. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 16.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
And there's the call on Durant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 11 points in the game.
Luka is always on time to answer a big shot by an opponent.
Durant with the steal. Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard. Thompson in the corner. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Shoots from the corner. They grab their own miss. Here's James. The shot comes out.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The three. And they recover it.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. It's rebounded by Leonard. Pass to Thompson. Plenty of space. And he knocks down. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now, here's Bryant. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, Morant drives in. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella. And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And it's Morant missing.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Now here's Kobe following the miss by Russell Westbrook. And here's Kobe from the arc.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim. It came up empty.
And another shot. And Giannis gets it to go.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss. And then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, the home team.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover. And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Williams' shot is off. In the corner, it's James. This one for three. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
How about the anticipation there from Westbrook? Sees the play develop and gets in perfect position for the catch. And then, of course, those hops.
A nice shot by LeBron.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Westbrook. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter. And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Duran with it. Now guarded by Towns.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
A way to seize the opportunity. Levine just smashing that one home.
Morant outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot, it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who is guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Williams with the steal.
Well, that's what you want to do, but he didn't have the angle to get the pass in there.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Westbrook. And it's all evened up. 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Left side, Towns. Driving in.
Just so fluid with the ball in his hands. Towns capable of driving right around you.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Morant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Now here's Levine. The kick out to Westbrook. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Got a hand on it. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The visitors with the ball, trailing by 2. The offensive rebound. Here's Williams. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And that one drops.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score. Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now here's Levine. To the paint. Pass to Towns. Corner shot. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. Towns with the steal. Back to Williams. Here's Westbrook. The kick up to Williams. Towns down low. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Durant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Zach LaVine.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Good on the second free throw. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Williams. The layup off target. Out to the wing. Here's Morant. Count the basket. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
LaVine with it. Picked up by Bryant. LaVine with it. The shot missing. Great D that time from Giannis. And they're moving it up. Giannis flies the other way.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Here's Towns. Can't connect from short range. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, that's blocked. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Pass to Combs. Lets the three fly. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Here's Williams. Outside Tatum. From outside, off the mark. And here comes the break. Here's Morant. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Here's Morant. 11 points in the game. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Now here's Tatum. 7-point differential. Wasted no time on that one. Towns has got 12 in the game.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Giannis right side. Williams with the block. Pass to Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
James with it. Williams picks him up. And James throws it down.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
Just no way for the D to handle it.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Towns. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Tatum looking around. There's the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. That's where Giannis wants the ball. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Down low. Morant. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Morant's got 15.
And we all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Pass to Bryant. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Kobe's got his second basket of the game.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Inside, Tatum automatic.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
The kick out to Bryant. It's rebounded by Towns.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And, you know, more often than not, when you're open, Towns will find you a willing facilitator.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The visitors with the ball. That's a 2 from Towns. Pass to Tatum. Ja Morant with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Nice move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's James. Outside for Kobe. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And the rejection by LeBron. Shots good by Williams.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backwards.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Now here's Levine. Towns wide open. No good. That would have tied it. Ron right side. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from in close. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Off the inbound. Here's Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
Morant that for 2. And they're able to recover. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Williams. And no good. Great defense that time from Duren. Tries it from 19. Here's James. Pass to Morant. Shot from 12. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you got to also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
And then Morant slams it in.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
Here's Kobe. Shots good by Duren.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Inside, Towns with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Took him no time at all on that one. Levine's got 5.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And here they come. Here's James. Here's Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
And the second free throw, good. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And so here's the home team. Here's Tatum. Puts it up off the inbound. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
And how about Westbrook's impressive passing ability there? Beautiful dime to set up his teammate.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Great D that time from James. Morant, that's for 2. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Now here's Levine. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Westbrook. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Second shot opportunity. Williams gets the bucket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan. But plenty of time to get back in it.
That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, great find by Kobe. His instincts are off the charts.
And he gets it back. The open shot by Tatum. From 16 feet away, he cans it. 9 points for Jason Tatum.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow. Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Westbrook going inside, and it's Towns missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Williams. Here's Westbrook. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Outside for Kobe. Fires.